Daily Devotionals for March 2nd. Today's scripture reading will be Luke 6, verse 43 and 44. For a good tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. You know, when I read that today, it made me think about back home. I had a neighbor that had this apple tree. And I thought, man, I don't think those apples are ever going to get ripe. I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. One day I finally plucked one off of there and bit into it. And I thought it was the most sour, bitter apple I had ever tasted. And I threw it away. But it was like a crab apple or something. That was its fruit. I don't know who'd want to eat it or what you do with it. But anyhow, it couldn't produce a Red Delicious or a Fuji, or a Granny Apple, whatever. It was going to produce this sour, bitter fruit. So same thing with us, okay? Have you ever been around somebody who's always just negative? They're never positive about anything. What is the fruit they produce, okay? They're always nagging, complaining. Nothing is ever right. They're always upset with somebody, something. The world is against them. Their fruit is always sour and bitter, okay? They're just bitter in heart. But you have the opposite. You have somebody that is joyful and happy. And you know what? Joy is like a good medicine, isn't it? And you will notice somebody that's pleasant and happy and joyful, they are going to actually, doctors have proved, people live longer that are joyful, okay? Because the joy of the Lord is their strength. Doctors won't tell you that, but it really is. And scripture says so. And you remain younger and more fruitful. You bear good fruit, okay? When you have friends, people want to be around you. If you're that old bitter person, well, you probably don't have so many friends unless they're old crab apples like you, okay? So you can't change. I couldn't make that crab apple tree, grow some nice, fresh, red apples. It was just going to bear that old sour fruit. So same thing with us. We want to be pleasant and bear good fruit, being joyful and pleasant and loving and kind, full of mercy and grace. Okay, till next time, be blessed.